In 2020, Vinicius Jr. found himself trailing behind 9 other players on the Golden Boy list, and looking back 3 years later, one might have expected some of them to achieve more. Today, we are going to discuss what happened to the 9 players above Vinicius Jr. in the 2020 Golden Boy list. Let's delve into it. Number 1. Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka, who outperformed Vinicius Jr. during that time. Saka's breakthrough came in the 2019-2020 season when he seized his opportunity in Arsenal's first team due to injuries to key players. His standout performances contributed to Arsenal's success in winning the FA Cup, and he garnered recognition as one of Arsenal's top players that season. Despite a disappointing end to his 2020-21 campaign with England, Saka's talent was evident, particularly with his exceptional left foot. Since then, Saka's career has been marked by remarkable consistency with over 200 appearances for Arsenal, significant goal contributions, and accolades such as the England Men's Player of the Year. Saka, who had previously featured for Watford's youth teams, joined Arsenal's Hale End Academy at just 7 years old. His inaugural appearance for Arsenal's first team occurred on 29 November 2018 during a UEFA Europa League fixture versus Vorskla Poltava. He entered the game as a substitute for Aaron Ramsey in the 68th minute. Shortly after, on 13 December, Saka earned his first full home debut in another Europa League match against Karabakh. Then, on 1 January 2019, he marked his Premier League debut during a 4-1 victory over Fulham, replacing Alex Iwobi in the 83rd minute. Number 2. Dominik Szoboszlai. Dominik Szoboszlai made waves in the 2019-2020 season with impressive stats for Salzburg, earning him recognition as the Austrian Bundesliga's Player of the Season. His subsequent move to RB Leipzig for a record fee for a Hungarian player signaled high expectations. Despite an initial setback due to injury, Szoboszlai's performances remained strong, culminating in 2 DFB Pokal titles with Leipzig before his transfer to Liverpool for a substantial fee. Since joining Liverpool, Szoboszlai has continued to impress and evolve as a player. He is characterized as a versatile box-to-box midfielder. As per Bundesliga expert Raphael Honigstein, he possesses remarkable technical skills, a graceful playing style, and a commanding physical presence due to his height. In an interview with Nimzeti Sport, his manager Matthias Esterhazy highlighted Szoboszlai's adaptability, noting that he fulfills various roles within Liverpool and the national team. While he has a specific position with Liverpool, Marco Rossi allows him more flexibility with the national team. Number 3. Phil Foden. Phil Foden, who at just 18 years old was already a Golden Boy nominee in 2018. 2 years later, he had ascended even higher in the rankings. Foden's emergence coincided with the departure of Manchester City legend David Silva, and while there were initial concerns about whether he could fulfill his potential, Foden has since silenced any doubts. With numerous appearances and a collection of honors, including continental success, Foden has firmly established himself as a key player for Manchester City. Foden's notable achievements included being awarded the Premier League Young Player of the Season titles in 2021 and 2022, along with a tally of almost 70 goals for Manchester City to date. However, another left-footed talent surpassed Foden in rankings. Number 4. Kulusevski. In 2020, the then 20-year-old Swedish international Kulusevski had a breakthrough year. Initially finding success at Parma while on loan from Atalanta, Kulusevski was later acquired by Juventus mid-season. Despite an impressive debut season at Juventus, his playing time decreased under Massimiliano Allegri, leading to a loan move to Tottenham Hotspur in January 2022. Despite a promising start at Spurs, injuries, poor form, and management issues hindered his subsequent performances. Nonetheless, Kulusevski signed a permanent deal with Spurs until 2028, showcasing his potential for future success. Kulusevski earned his senior international debut for Sweden on 18 November 2019, entering the field as a substitute for Ken Sema during a 3-0 victory over the Faroe Islands, which served as the final game of the Euro 2020 qualifying phase. His first start for Sweden came on 8 September 2020, where he played the entire 90 minutes before being replaced by Albin Ekdal in a 0-2 defeat to Portugal in the 2020-21 UEFA Nations League. Number 5. Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga, coming off a disappointing season with Rennes, was signed by Real Madrid in August 2021 with expectations of becoming a key figure for the club's future. Prior to joining Real Madrid, Camavinga showcased his skills and leadership at Rennes, making over 80 appearances across all competitions. His work rate and technical abilities impressed many, and he quickly became a fixture in Real Madrid's midfield, earning a contract extension until June 2029 due to his quality performances. Camavinga was born in 2002 in a refugee camp located in Cabinda, Angola. His parents, an Angolan Congolese father and a Congolese mother, fled the civil war in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. He grew up with 5 siblings. When Camavinga was 2 years old, his family resettled in France, eventually making their home in Folgueres. Despite initially practicing judo, he decided to focus entirely on football. In 2013, tragedy struck when the Camavingas' residence was engulfed in flames, resulting in the loss of most of their possessions. Camavinga has cited this event as a significant motivation for pursuing a career in football to support his family. Number 6. Jadon Sancho. In contrast, Jadon Sancho, once hailed as one of the world's best players under 21, has faced difficulties since joining Manchester United in July 2021 for a substantial fee. Despite his impressive performances for Borussia Dortmund, Sancho's tenure at Manchester United has been marred by injuries, poor form, and reported attitude issues, leading to disappointment among fans and disciplinary actions from the club. Sancho became part of Watford at the age of 7. To address challenges related to traveling across London to attend the club's academy, he transitioned to residing in accommodation provided by Watford and started attending their partner school, Harfield Academy, as a boarding student when he was 11 years old. It was at the age of 14 that he expressed his aspiration to represent England to his under-15s coach at Watford. Number 7. Alphonso Davies. Alphonso Davies emerged as a standout talent for Bayern Munich in 2020, playing a pivotal role in their continental treble triumph. Despite facing a significant injury setback shortly after, Davies has remained a consistent presence for Bayern, nearing 200 appearances for the club and solidifying his status as one of Canada's finest ever players. In the 2022 FIFA World Cup held in Qatar, Alphonso Davies, the defender, etched his name in history by scoring Canada's inaugural goal at the FIFA World Cup during their group stage match against Croatia. Despite this achievement, Canada was unable to progress beyond the group stage. Number 8. Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati, the 17-year-old prodigy, emerged as the runner-up in the 2020 Golden Boy Award. Fati, a product of La Masia, made headlines as the youngest ever scorer for both Barcelona and the UEFA Champions League, netting the decisive goal in Barcelona's 2-1 victory over Inter Milan in the 2019-2020 season. Regrettably, Fati's promising trajectory was interrupted by a medial meniscus injury shortly after his promotion to Barcelona's first team in September 2020, sidelining him for nearly a year. Despite subsequent injuries, Fati showcased glimpses of his talent during a loan spell at the Premier League outfit Brighton and Hove Albion. Number 9. Erling Haaland. As for the standout performer, Erling Haaland reigns supreme. Since clinching the 2020 Golden Boy accolade, Haaland has been nothing short of phenomenal, establishing himself as a prolific goal-scoring phenomenon. His tenure at Borussia Dortmund saw him amass a staggering 86 goals in 89 appearances before making a high-profile move to Manchester City in the summer of 2022. Haaland's goal-scoring prowess has only intensified since then, with an astonishing tally of 71 goals in 75 appearances at the time of this recording. His contributions were pivotal in Manchester City's continental treble triumph, earning him numerous individual accolades such as the Premier League Player and Young Player of the Season titles, the Premier League Golden Boot Award and UEFA Men's Player of the Year Award, and the Gerd Müller Trophy. Despite narrowly missing out on the Ballon d'Or to Lionel Messi, Haaland's impact on the footballing world has been undeniable. Contrary to initial skepticism, Vinicius Jr has silenced his critics and proven himself to be among the elite performers in the sport. However, among these players, the most surprising might be subjective, depending on individual expectations and the perceptions of their performances. That's all about today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell icon to get notified of our upcoming videos. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below.